今まで誰も見たことないものを見せたいというか連れて行きたい、そういう世界に連れて行ってそこで学習してもらうっていうのが僕のものづくりのスタンスなので、そういう意味で宇宙飛行士とか宇宙旅行とかいう例えを使ってます。
A couple of months ago, I clicked on a YouTube video for the laughs. It was the Two Importables Death Stranding is Metal Gear Solid Zero video, posted back in March 2018. In my opinion, most of the claims made seemed fantastical, but there were certain details that were brought up that I didn't know before. It really interested me. And that spiraled into some of his other videos, and that ended up spiraling into a 10-hour straight walk through YouTube, and it was a day I would not soon forget. And most notably, it spiraled me into Retro Hellspawn's Kojima's Deception series. And after much contemplation of these points and of the Ruser community through my outside perspective, I'm very sure that I've solved Death Stranding, and I'm also sure that I know why that I haven't seen these ideas put forth by anyone else who's been theorizing about Death Stranding just from viewing Kojima's work. The following will be my conclusions on Death Stranding's core focus, Kojima's huge goal, and a bit of my take on the Ruser community through a fresh pair of eyes. And if I'm right, Death Stranding may be poised to be one of the most profound pieces of digital media released this decade, or I'm going to have a lot of egg on my face. To start with, my stance on the ruse is pretty shaky. I definitely fall on the skeptic side of the fence, and I'm 100% on Death Stranding being a completely clean franchise with no ties other than ideas. But I still tried to approach all of the Ruser theorizing and such with an open mind while coming in, and there were certain details that always intrigued me. I do still wonder whether or not Kojima ever planned on making PT more than a playable teaser or a proof of concept. But more importantly, some of the things that constantly stuck with me during Death Stranding's development were a few sets of words, really. I remember hearing about elements of social media, about global collaboration, about the social strand system, and through connecting through ropes instead of sticks. I'm going to go into more detail on those very soon, but I'm just going to quickly dive into what we know about the game's story, which isn't much, just as a base level. Some of the few things we know are the organization Bridges, the United Cities of America, and that Sam is a porter who carries deliveries, a mailman of sorts. We don't know what caused the cities to be closed off, but it seems that Sam's role is to be a connection, or to carry equipment that is made to connect the cities. And we know that there's a heavy focus on connection, which leads directly into how Kojima said in an interview with IGN, the stick is the first tool that mankind created to put distance between himself and bad things, to protect himself. The second tool mankind created is a rope. A rope is a tool used to secure the things that are important to you. Most of your tools in action games are sticks. You punch, or you shoot, or you kick. The communication is always through these sticks. I want people to be connected not through sticks, but through what would be the equivalent of ropes. And this core theme forms the backbone of the social strand system, which I would postulate encompasses both the collaboration from different people from different parts of the world that Mikkelsen mentioned, as well as the elements of social media that Rita's touched on. And here's both the quotes.
It's all around you looking like that, and the concept is so mind-blowing, because it's not like, kill everybody and win the game. It's a connecting thing. It's like the opposite. And it's so ahead of its time, and there's elements of social media in it, and it's the idea is that you've so many games and so many parts of millennial culture, I guess, is being alone in a room and you lose contact, physical contact with people. This is after that and the reestablishing of that.
The whole concept of playing the game, as I understand, needs collaboration from different people from different parts of the world, which is also another level of fantasticness. And that's Mickelson's quote. Now, all the cards are on the table, but it's mostly stuff we've known. The question I had was, why now, what's he trying to accomplish? It turns out I had to look no further than his own work. A few days into my investigation, for lack of a better term, I watched Ragnarok's video on the Death Stranding Evolution event, in which he looked pretty deeply into one of the trailers and talked about what it might mean in the game's storyline, essentially. Sam's monologue throughout the trailer would be as follows.
Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
He then proceeded to talk about what it could mean as an in-universe evolution event, but to me that line means something a bit more. Most of the theories I've seen focus on in-universe events or parallels with Metal Gear PT. I've never been a super fan of Kojima. I'd only started actually following his work about a year ago, so my journey with Death Stranding started a lot later than it did for anyone else. So I feel like I'm able to look at all the information that exists at once instead of coming to conclusions slowly after being drip-fed for years, forming a certain tunnel vision. I think that's why I might not have seen anyone put the ideas together before. So, if we pull back to 2001, Metal Gear Solid 2's final codec call is huge. People worldwide are blown up by it. It's talking about garbage information, the internet being the enemy, closed off social circles, and the Patriots professing that humanity is in a state where it won't biologically evolve as a species since it has no need to, but the stream of garbage information as well as the closed off social circles or exclusive parties are preventing what they would call a social evolution, developing as individuals, as a society. The Patriots themselves, whose goal was to create context and further social evolution, put themselves forward as a somewhat scary sci-fi solution. So it's clear to me there that Kojima had noticed the problem. That was my why. If we fast forward to 2015, the issues he noticed had become more public than ever. Online culture more closed off than ever before, the trends only getting stronger. Talk of fake news or garbage information has been dominating the public consciousness for years. This is my why now. Back in December 2015, Kojima announced a partnership with Sony Interactive Entertainment, and Kojima Productions releases its mission statement as follows. We are Homo Ludens, those who play. From the moment we enter this world, we instinctively invent ways to have fun, and we share those inventions with those around us. We're not asked to do this, nor do we need reasons to create. It's simply who we are. We find one another and compete with one another. We laugh together and cry together, all while playing together. Our experience bind us and liberate us. To share our most valuable experiences, we create stories, invent tools, and evolve the art of play. Play has been our ally since the dawn of civilization. Playing is not simply a pastime, it's the primordial basis of imagination and creations. Truth be told, Homo Ludens, those who play, are simultaneously Homo Faber, those who create. Even if the earth were stripped of life and reduced to a barren of wasteland, our imagination and desire to create would survive. Beyond survival, it would provide hope that flowers may one day bloom again. Through the invention of play, our new evolution awaits. Kojima Productions, we are Homo Ludens, we are those who play. Death Stranding itself is poised to be the next explosion. Kojima's goal with this game is to create connections, players using their ropes, players opening up to more meaningful connections with other players, opening up to new ideas that they may have ignored before, pushing his vision of social evolution. Kojima's goal is to solve the problem he brought up 18 years ago by creating the Homo Ludens, a person socially evolved to be open to meaningful interpersonal connection and open to new ideas. As the mission statement itself says, through the invention of play, our new evolution awaits. Kojima Productions, we are Homo Ludens. We are those who play. Hey all, Dave here, unscripted and in post. Just the way you like it! So, as I'm recording this, I'm currently in post. I have written this script and recorded it about a week ago, and in the meantime, there was announcements for it was announcement for the final announcement for Death Stranding. So that's going to be, it's currently 1:13 a.m. on the 29th. Meaning that before the day is out, there's going to be a new trailer, an announcement or something, with the final release date, etc. It's all coming down to the wire, so I've got to get this out now. Thank you for listening. I would like to add as well that I've seen the promotional posts with the tagline "Create the Rope," and that just has me insanely excited to get this all done and to put my ideas out there and see how it works, because that kind of emphasis on the rope analogy he used is exactly what I was expecting, exactly what I'm hoping for. And it's all coming down to the wire. It's the moment of truth. PlayStation's Twitch channel has begun broadcasting. I have that in the background right now. In editing, I'm going to put that there. Oh, this is exciting. This is really exciting to see. I'm probably going to record that too, or like a reaction to that. I'm going to be there, no matter what. We're safe for at least another 9 hours, because it's not midnight in Japan until 10 hours from now. It's coming down to the wire, so I'm excited to see it. Thanks for listening. The episode of Group the End for Searching is delayed because one of our members is having a bit of trouble with finding time. But that's fine. I have another project like this in the works. There's already a promotional video for that. And, there's definitely going to be a follow-up to this, like, within the day. So, I'll see you then.